Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers report Drew Quartermaine, Cameron Matheson, is stirring up a nasty fight over the Quartermaine family crypt. Yep, the literal dead folks' real estate. And it's ruffling more than just feathers. This past week, Dr. Portia Robinson, Brooke Care, was unloading her Drew-sized frustrations to Ava Jerome, Maura West, who dropped a cryptic hint. Someone is bound to take care of Drew soon, and she didn't mean with a spa day. The mob's shadow looms large, and the list of suspects itching to send Drew 6 feet under is growing. Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rota, or even Portia herself could spell the end of the congressman. First up, Jason's got the skills, the motive, and the mob ties to make Drew's crypt dispute his last stand. Drew has been stepping on toes lately, and with the family crypt turning into a power play, Jason might see it as a line crossed, especially if Monica Quartermaine, Leslie Charleson, passes away soon like we expect, in light of Charleson's death. Ava's sly comment to Portia could plant a seed about giving a nudge from the Corinthos crew, and Jason's the go-to guy for a clean hit. If Drew is pushing buttons in the Quartermaine dynasty, Jason might decide it's time to bury the problem, literally. But will he pull the trigger, or is this too close to home for the stone-cold enforcer? Next, let's talk Sidwell, the wild card with a grudge and a flair for chaos. This guy is already tangled with Portchuck's finest, and he's up to his ears in collusion with Drew. If Portia's rant to Ava reached the wrong ears, Sidwell could see Drew's crypt obsession as a perfect excuse to settle scores should the congressman cross him. Ava's someone's handling it, vibe screams mob connections, and Sidwell has the ruthless streak to make it messy. Could he be the one plotting to turn Drew's family legacy into his final resting place? And then there's Portia herself. Don't count her out. She was venting hard about Drew to Ava, and that frustration might have flipped a switch. Maybe he's meddling in her life, like with Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, or Trina Robinson, Tabiana Ali. And the crypt fight is just the last straw. Ava's hint could have been a push, but what if Portia is the one taking matters into her own hands? She's got access, motive, and a fierce mama bear streak. If she snaps, Drew might not see it coming. Will Port Charles mourn or cheer? Drew Cain has faced his share of battles in Port Charles, but his latest fight is one he never saw coming, over a grave. As the Quartermaine family grapples with an unexpected legal battle over their crypt, Drew finds himself at the center of a chilling mystery. Someone wants him buried 6 feet under, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to make it happen. A Quartermaine legacy at risk. It all starts when Drew receives an urgent call from Michael Corinthos, who has been handling ELQ business and estate affairs. The Quartermaine crypt, a long-standing family burial site, has become the center of a sudden dispute. A legal claim has been filed against the Quartermaines, suggesting that the land belongs to someone else, and if they don't act fast, they could lose ownership of it. Drew is confused. The Quartermaine estate has been in the family for generations, so how could someone suddenly challenge it? Tracy Quartermaine, always suspicious, immediately blames an outside force, perhaps Valentine Cassadine, or even a distant Quartermaine relative trying to stake a claim. But what they don't know is that this isn't just about money or legacy. It's about something far more sinister. A sinister scheme unfolds. As Drew and Michael begin looking into the legal claim, they uncover a shocking twist. There's a mysterious clause in the original Quartermaine estate documents, stating that if ownership of the crypt is contested, the family must present proof of lineage and a living heir must oversee the site. This means Drew, as a Quartermaine by blood, has to take an official role in protecting the crypt. At first, he shrugs it off as just another inconvenience, but then things start getting strange. Late one night, as Drew visits the Quartermaine estate, he notices that someone has already tampered with the crypt's entrance. The iron gates, normally locked, are slightly ajar. Inside, fresh dirt has been moved, like someone has already started digging. And that's when the threats start. A warning from beyond the grave. A cryptic note appears in the Quartermaine mansion, addressed to Drew. Some graves are better left undisturbed. If you keep digging, you'll find your own. Drew is rattled but determined. He turns to Sam McCall, his ex and longtime ally, to help him uncover who's behind the threats. Sam, with her PI instincts kicking in, suggests that someone isn't after the crypt for the land. It's about what's inside it. She reaches out to Spinelli, who begins digging into old records. What he finds is shocking: a missing Quatermain body. Decades ago, one of the Quatermains, Philip Quatermain, was rumored to have been buried in the family crypt, but there are no official death records for him. It's almost as if he disappeared without a trace. That's when Sam and Drew realize someone isn't trying to take the crypt away from the Quatermains. They're trying to make sure something inside stays hidden. A deadly confrontation in the shadows. Drew refuses to back down, even as the threats escalate. He's attacked in the park one night by a masked assailant, barely escaping with a bruised rib and a warning: "Stay away from the crypt, or you'll be buried in it." At this point, Carly Spencer steps in. She's seen Drew face tough odds before, but this feels different. She urges him to be careful, but Drew's instincts tell him he's close to the truth. Meanwhile, Ned Quatermain, still recovering from his memory issues, remembers something. Years ago, Edward Quatermain had a private conversation about the crypt, mentioning a family secret that should never come to light. That's when the biggest bombshell drops. Philip Quatermain isn't just a forgotten relative. He was believed to have been murdered, and someone in Port Charles wants to keep that buried, along with Drew. The killer revealed. As Drew and Sam dig deeper, they finally uncover the mastermind behind the plot: Martin Gray. It turns out Martin has been working with an unknown party who wants to ensure the Quatermain family never discovers the truth about Philip's disappearance. But why? Because Philip's murder was covered up years ago, and the person who did it is still alive today. The shocking revelation? It was Edward Quatermain's longtime right-hand man, Baldwin Carter, who had Philip killed to protect a family secret. Now, Baldwin's son, Gregory Carter, has been pulling strings behind the scenes, making sure Drew doesn't dig too deep. But it's too late. Drew confronts Gregory at the crypt, demanding answers. Gregory, desperate to keep his father's secret hidden, pulls a gun. Just as he's about to pull the trigger, Jason Morgan emerges from the shadows, returning just in time to save Drew's life. In the final moments, as the Quatermain family gathers at the crypt, the truth is finally revealed. The family secret is exposed, and Drew stands victorious. But the experience leaves him shaken. He was inches away from being buried alive. Proof that in Port Charles, even the dead have secrets, and some are willing to kill to keep them. Coming up next, Jason Morgan's return shakes up Port Charles. What has he been hiding? Carly and Drew's relationship is tested after the near-fatal attack. The Quatermain estate is safe, but who else has secrets buried in the crypt? Port Charles is never quiet for long, especially when the dead refuse to stay buried. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our GH News 24 YouTube channel for more update news.